Welcome to the Battle of Britain Memorial, a clifftop tribute to the men who fought the Battle of Britain 80 years ago this summer. My name is Richard Hunting and I'm the chairman of the Trust. For nearly 30 years, the Battle of Britain Memorial Trust has cherished and added to the memorial in honour of the few, the men of the Royal Air Force who prevented an invasion of this country in 1940. But now, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, this memorial and the educational initiatives it supports are under threat. Despite the fact that this central feature is the national memorial to the few, the Trust receives no public funding of any kind. We've always ensured visitors can access this fantastic site for free in order to pay their respects to the few. Apart from donations from generous members of the public, our only income is from our shop and cafe, both now closed, the Scramble experience in our Wing Visitor Centre, now closed, and our car park, also closed. We're determined to stay positive. We tell the story in the Wing of how the heroes of the Battle of Britain refused to be defeated as the Luftwaffe attacked through the summer and early autumn of 1940. And while we wouldn't put ourselves on a par with the men who fought the Battle of Britain, we're equally determined to weather this particular storm. But it won't be easy, and without your help, it is not clear how the Trust, a charity, can survive.
My name is Jules Gomez and I'm the site manager here at the Battle of Britain Memorial Trust. I am now inside the Wing, our visitor centre, which was opened by Her Majesty the Queen in 2015 along with His Royal Highness Prince Philip. The Wing is home to the Scramble experience, an interactive introduction to the Battle of Britain, plus our retail shop and upstairs our cafe, all now closed during what should have been our busiest time of the year. Since this is the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, we were also planning many fundraising events this summer, all now cancelled. In the other side of the building, in the Geoffrey Page Centre, is our education area, which is normally busy with visiting school parties, all keen to learn about one of the most important battles in this country's history. As well as honouring the memory of the few, the Trust is committed to telling the story of the battle and helping this and future generations understand the enormous sacrifices they made and how important the RAF's victory in 1940 was in turning the tide of the Second World War. We created this specific learning area, complete with worksheets, to allow school children to benefit from their visit to the memorial and to the Scramble experience. And thousands of youngsters have enjoyed this experience, but sadly now this is under threat.
Like the aircrew who took to the skies in the iconic fighters like the Spitfire and Hurricane in 1940, we're determined not to be beaten, but we must face reality and the situation is increasingly difficult. The National Memorial costs around £240,000 a year to run. Despite our status, we receive no public funding. The majority of this comes from our visitors, paying to park, spending money in the shop and the cafe and visiting the Scramble experience. Access to the memorial is free. This year was to be a special year for the commemoration of the Trust. It marks the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. Instead of benefiting from increased public awareness, which would have attracted visitors, we also have had to cancel several exciting fundraising events. Thus, we are currently struggling to meet our ongoing costs without any visitors to this special place of pilgrimage. At the memorial, we pay our respects to the few, whose names are on the Christopher Foxy Norris Memorial Wall. We also pay tribute to the many, the ground crew, the WAFs, the Observer Corps, post office engineers and thousands of other people whose selfless and unstinting work, often under fire, allowed the few to take the fight to the enemy. We're now looking to the many, you, the public. You can play your part in helping the charity continue with its work, keeping current and future generations informed and educated about the events in 1940. Without your help, we face not the victory the RAF achieved, but defeat in the face of insurmountable costs. Please do not let this happen. We value every donation to our cause via this page, There are several exciting rewards for certain pledges, and we hope that you will feel able to give generously. But even the smallest donation will help. Thank you.
Please help us remember the few.